Hey guys, I'm Geek. In this video, I finally can share with you my personal review for the OnePlus 15 that I've been using for over 2 weeks already. It officially was announced today for the United States. And right now, of course, since I've been using it for over 2 weeks, I can actually share with you my personal review for this. Of course, this was sent to me so I can try it out and make a video for you guys. So that's what I'm doing in this video. So first of all, physically, this device is actually pretty nice and appealing. Looks really cool. On this side you have the power button and the volume button. Over here in the bottom you have the SIM card right here, has a speaker right there, charges of course via USB-C. On this side you have the plus key, which is also really cool because you can actually customize this to several functions that it is really nice. Over here in the back, looks pretty nice. It has 3 cameras there, 50 megapixel, 50 megapixel, 50 megapixel. And also what's cool is that right in between these two lenses, there is like a little sensor right there. And what it does, it actually functions as an IR blaster, which lets you actually control your TVs using your smartphone. That's really cool. I tested out on my work and my living room TV, and it works really damn nice. So that's a cool feature that I haven't seen in a smartphone in a long time. So of course, when you turn it on, the first thing you're gonna notice is the big beautiful screen. This thing right here actually has a 6.78 inch screen, AMOLED screen, 2772 by 1272 QHD plus, and it has an amazing 165 hertz refresh rate. That's insane. Which of course for gaming, this is gonna be awesome device because it's just gonna handle any game very easily, and they should look really nice. Screen is a 20:9 aspect ratio, and the brightness, when it comes to the brightness, is actually 1800 nits. That's very impressive. So of course when it comes to the screen, I can't complain because everything looks really damn nice. It's not 4K, it's not technically 2K, it's actually considered 1.5K because of those resolutions. But believe me, you're not gonna notice anything bad when you're watching videos or playing video games on this device. It's just gonna look really good. Also, when it comes to the specs, this thing for gaming is a beast. It has the Snapdragon CPU 8 Elite Gen 5, which is, I believe, it's the first one that actually comes into the market with this exact processor, which is capable up to 4.60 gigahertz. That's pretty damn impressive. There is a cheaper version that has 12 gigabytes of RAM, which honestly for gaming that would still be good, but 16 gigabytes of RAM, that is really damn impressive. So of course when you're playing video games here, it really doesn't matter what game you're playing from the Google Play Store. This should handle it easily. Everything on high specs, high resolution, should have no problems. And also it's not going to get hot because it has a very cool cooling system in the inside that prevents it from getting as hot as other devices do when you're playing intense games. So that, so far when it comes to playing video games on this device, I've been really enjoying it. And yes, I did do a couple benchmarks here, so let's go and show you guys right away for those that are interested in looking at benchmarks. So let's go ahead here. I did a couple benchmarks. So in the CPU, this is the reading that I'm getting. Let's go and compare it with the Z Fold 7 that I have over here, that it also was my daily driver. So right there, this is these two devices, 1825 versus 2301, single core, multi-core, 8152, 6113. So there is a very good difference right there when it comes to the CPU. When it comes to the GPU, right there, when it comes to the GPU, this is what normally the score that we get. So over here 22,323, and over here 18,062. So like, see that when it comes to the performance, this should technically run better, right? It also has this right here, which is the game mode or application, that it is really cool because every time that you download and install a video game, it will automatically recognize that it's a video game and it will actually populate it here. So all the video games that you download are actually going to be here. From here you can actually customize if you want this to be performing in pro mode, balance mode, saving mode. You can actually control how is it going to be, say standard or high gameplay performance. You could control the sensitivity, touch precision, swipe sensitivity, network settings, focus settings, GPU settings. So yeah, when you actually launch a game, it's gonna optimize the device so it can play that game at its fullest, best quality ever. So of course, the other thing very impressive about this device is the battery. The battery that this thing has is actually a 7300 milliamp hour battery, which is a silicone nano stack. And what's cool about it is that it's huge, but it also charges really fast as well. Okay, so wirelessly it actually charges at 50 watts wirelessly, which charges the phone really fast, and wired it charges at 80 watts. Now I think I've heard that like internationally it actually charges at 120 watts, but I believe here in the United States it's actually capped at 80 watts, but it still charges the smartphone really fast. So if I'm gonna charge it via wireless, right there, boom, you see that animation right there. That's the animation that you get when you're charging wirelessly. And also when you plug it in wired, plug it in wired, over here on the top it charges like that, right? But when you open the smartphone, I just want to show you guys, because in oxygen, oh, I don't see it now. Let's see. There you go. So over here in the top it has like a little notification bubble, which is really cool, and it shows you that it's actually charging right there. Now that I talk about that, this has Oxygen OS 16, and Oxygen OS 16 is actually really nice here, very nice and clean. It has a couple features, like for example, when you're right here, right, you can press over here, there's like a little slit right there, and from right here you can see launch some applications, like of course the application for the TV. You also have the calculator. All this is actually customizable. You go ahead here, get started. Cool. Of course, when you get notifications and all that, you're gonna see a little bubble here that pops up. Over here in the side, this is how it looks. Of course, it feels very nice and smooth. In the drawers, this is how it looks. Very nice. Over here, I like that it separates all the applications via categories. That's so damn cool. I really like that. So that's really cool. So yeah, when it comes to, oh, let's lower it out completely there. When it comes to the OS, I have no complaints whatsoever, because this is as clean as it can get. And of course, like I said before in my prior video, it has this over here, which is the plus key. Right now I have this set up so it can launch the camera. So if we press and hold, it launches the camera, but you can actually customize that by going to settings, going to plus key, and right here you can actually customize all the buttons. You got mind space, vibration and sound, do not disturb, camera, flashlight, recorder, translate, screenshots, or you could turn it off. So right now you can actually do only these features right here. It would be nice if they added another function where you can choose any application from the smartphone. That would be nice, but right now you only can choose between these options right here. And of course, when it comes to Mindspace, this right here, yeah, Mindspace, this is basically like an AI function that it has. You tap and it actually analyzes the screen, and when it analyzes the screen, you can open it up and see what it is actually, the content that you're looking at. So it functions really cool, but I really wish that this, you can actually customize it to not just this, but you can also use Gemini and other application. I think that would have been cool, but you know, it's really cool that it has that button and you can customize it to several features that you want. Of course, when it comes to the camera, it's not the most amazing camera, but you know, 50 megapixel on each camera, it just looks good. I was taking photos here in El Paso, different locations, and I'm very satisfied with how good the pictures came out here on my device, and I can't complain. The best camera that you have is the camera that you have in your pocket, and this is not going to disappoint because it does a great job taking very good photos, and I can't complain about it. And of course, the front facing camera is a beast as well. It's a 32 megapixel front facing camera. It's not 10, it's not 12 or 15. It's 32 megapixel front facing camera. Records at 8K, I believe. Let me see. I believe when you put it on video, it actually records Look at that. It actually records 8K at 30 frames per second, 4K up to 120 frames per second. So you got 30, 60, and 120. 1080p, of course, same thing, 30, 60, and 120. I'll leave links in my description just in case you're interested in getting this device. Now, the final price, I believe it's $1,000, $999 for this phone. And for the 12 gigabytes RAM, I believe it's $899. So hopefully I got that correct. If not, I'll just correct that in my comments or in my video description. And also, I'll leave links in my video descriptions where you can pre-order this. Of course, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. And yes, I almost forgot. Yes, this is water and dust resistant IP69K. Before I finish this video, yes, this is the case that I'm using. I got this via Amazon. I'll leave links in my description just in case you're interested. And I like it. Looks very nice. It also comes in different colors. So this is the white and black color. You know, everything's well protected there. Very nice looking. Yes. Yeah. It doesn't add too much, you know, thickness to the phone. So yeah. So thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video or my personal review. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.